Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Asari Dokubo slams IPOB, and now to the news info. As the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), Nnamdi Kanu had once captivated millions of supporters with his call for an independent Biafra, but his arrest in 2021 sparked a nationwide outcry and division. Yet, amid this strife, one outspoken critic has emerged, Asari Dokubo. What was outspoken about him? The fiery leader of the Niger Delta's People's Volunteer Force (NDPVF), a group known for its militant advocacy for the rights of the Niger Delta people. The animosity between Dokubo and Kanu had simmered for years, but it was a recent set of comments from Dokubo that ignited a political firestorm. During an interview with a local news outlet, Dokubo openly labeled Nnamdi Kanu a criminal and accused him of manipulating the youth of the Southeast for his own personal gain. Hey, can you imagine Paul calling kettle black? I never see. You don't manipulate the youth for your own personal gain. Anyone who supports Nnamdi Kanu is supporting a criminal. Same as you. Dokubo said, his voice firm and unwavering. Kanu doesn't care about Biafra. He cares only about himself and his pockets. The same way you also care about yourself and your pockets. Asari Dokubo, you of all people, you are calling somebody out. Nawa. He uses the innocent blood of our people to advance his selfish agenda. The reaction was immediate and intense. Supporters of Kanu, many of whom are members of IPOB, rallied behind their leader, calling Dokubo's accusation nothing more than a calculated attempt to discredit the Biafran cause. Exactly. The insult and counter-insult between the two men went viral, spilling into social media where both sides took to spreading their version of the truth. Okay now. For Kanu supporters, the remarks from Dokubo only served to paint a target on his back, accusing him of aligning with the Nigerian government in efforts to suppress the Biafran independence movement. Dokubo is a sellout of a very big one. One prominent IPOB member tweeted, he was never serious about freedom for the Niger Delta, and now he is attacking the one man who has been the voice of the oppressed. But to many in the Niger Delta, Dokubo's criticism struck a chord. In their eyes, Kanu had gone too far in his pursuit of Biafran secession, disregarding the broader issues of unity and development within Nigeria. They argued that the cries of Biafra had in many ways ignored the struggle of other marginalized regions, especially the Niger Delta, where environmental devastation and economic exploitations have been persistent issues for decades. Dokubo's remarks were not just a personal attack on Kanu, but an ideological divide. His argument centered around the reality that the Niger Delta struggle was fundamentally different from the demands of the Southeast. We are not just fighting for an independent state, Dokubo said in a subsequent rally. We are fighting for the right to live. Now so, the oil of the Niger Delta fuels the nation, yet we remain among the poorest in the country. For many, the clash between the two leaders was symbolic of the broader struggles within the country. Regional leaders vying for recognition, resources, and a seat at the table. The rift between Kanu's IPOB and Dokubo's NDPVF illustrated not just a personal dispute, but a deep ideological rift within the broader Nigerian political and social context. As the drama continued to unfold, it became clear that both Kanu and Dokubo were not simply leaders of movement, they were symbols for the larger unrest within the country. I beg, Asari Dokubo, I don't think he's that kind of a person. He's only fighting for his pocket, Asari Dokubo. I beg you. For Kanu, the fight for Biafra was a mission he would not abandon, no matter the cost. For Dokubo, the battle was about survival of his people and their future. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. It's survival of his people. I beg you, not lie. Which only be secure through unity and not division. The situation grew more intense when reports surfaced that the Nigerian government was watching closely, ready to capitalize on the fracture between two of its most formidable foes. Whether the conflict between Kanu and Dokubo will lead to reconciliation, further division, or even a larger political shift remains to be seen. Nawa. In the meantime, as the two leaders continue their public war of words, ordinary Nigerians from all corners of the country looked on with a mix of hope, fear, and uncertainty, unsure of what the future held for the nation already so fractured. What does the future hold? Nothing is going to happen. Yeah, I know that Asari Dokubo is just fighting for his own pocket. Probably he's broke again and he's looking for ways to make money again because what even happened that you're not talking about Nnamdi Kanu and he's this, is that? He doesn't care about anybody but himself. You, uncle, do you care about anybody? You're always fighting for your pocket. You or what people, you're calling somebody out. I beg. Indivisible Luke says someone is using the blood of the people to advance his selfish gain, yet he hasn't collected the bribe your promoters had offered a bill. He hasn't collected it. If he had, at least probably he would be out of prison by now. This person is fighting for a cause and he's saying that he will give you whatever it takes. He's not bending to their rules. He's not bending to the fact that, oh, if you want us to release you, you are not going to fight for Biafra agitation again. No. He stayed there in prison. You are saying that he's using their blood. If it was you, they gave that money, you would have collected it. You would have collected it. Agonko says, this idiot behaved like a kid. MNK is in Nigeria. Come to court. Stop stupidity. Don't mind him. Ndube says he needs money. Obviously, he's definitely broke. He's definitely broke. That is why he's coming out to say all this rubbish. Comparing yourself to Nnamdi Kanu. Beg you. Darlington Ejuturu says, if you know the meaning of criminal, you would have claimed it yourself because that is what you are. Exactly. And everybody knows you. Everybody knows you. You are the criminal here. Barrister Emmanuel says, Lord, as pipeline boy, if Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal, then you are a super criminal, overgrown animal from the Ijaw kingdom. Yes. Because you don't have any right to be calling Nnamdi Kanu out because you are the same thing. If you say is this, then you are a bigger criminal. Elder Sin says the pot is calling the kettle black. I wonder. I really wonder. Buchi John Mary says maggot is speaking. Wazobia Nigeria says I don't want to talk about Asari in social media, but he needs to mind his word. I know what I am saying. What are you saying? Please explain it very well for us to know. Sipo says maybe he didn't allow a greedy one like you to eat money. Now because that one is, you don't see the way he's fat. He's too greedy, very greedy, always looking for where to chop, where to eat. He's calling us Nnamdi Kanu. Go and sit down. Nwokolia CR1M1NAL says Asari is a fool and will be a fool forever. Anytime he needed money from the Nigerian government, he starts his idiotic behavior, useless man like him. But what is he using the money for? Can't he use the money to establish himself or something? Every time they're coming to collect money, that is why it's not good to give kidnappers, people that blackmail you money, because they'll keep coming and coming for more. They'll never get tired. Anytime it's broke like this, you will come and start talking. I better go and sit down. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.